So I am working with what I got, with what space I got, and the things I have. As little duskers. I organized all his toys so that way he can understand or actually see his toys and pick what he would like, because everything gets so piled up and he doesn't know what things, because he would grab what he definitely wants. He would definitely grab what he wants and likes that day. So then that's the one I always pick up to give him in the morning when we go downstairs or somewhere else in the house, because I can't go very far for too long. That's why I always have him with me, because of my foot. But yeah, so he usually picks Froggy, Ducky. Where's Ducky? Oh, hold up. Okay, so how I'm organizing over here by the bed, since I have this and this is hard and we have to, like, my fiance has to walk to get to his clothes and things. So like I made a little walkway. I don't know. I feel like this is too tight for him and it's not enough like flat feet room is what I meant to say. So like I'm trying to make it safe for me and my fiance, plus our baby boy, our sleepy baby boy. But anyway, I'm trying to make everything make sense. So this little line I have, this little squeaker frog, the green ball that he loves, and he always gets excited when I throw this or when it bounces and things. And then I always have him and Aurora play with it from time to time whenever they're in an energetic mood up here upstairs. Then I play with them with this, because it's just it's so freaking adorable when they're happy dogs. And then we have this little ball. It's like another spiky ball. It squeaks, but that's really... It squeaks. And then it has a little face, and it's like a giraffe. A little giraffe, and it's freaking adorable. And it's like soft, and it like bounces. And then I have like one of his newest bones. He doesn't like this bone as much as he likes his old bone that is like this color. He has a bone that's this color, so I think that one's like flavored or whatever, and this one's just plastic. This feels like plastic. This honestly doesn't feel like it's real dog bone. You know what I mean? Like that you would get at like a good, healthy, edible pet store. So I may throw this away because it really feels like plastic. I don't know. I don't think he really likes this texture. I believe I have... No, he has only one of his old bones. And this is the other one that he really likes. So I'm probably going to throw this away and then keep this one and his bone downstairs. That makes more sense. Anyway, this is the other hard toy that he loves to chew, as you can tell. I cleaned and tried and cleaned all this hair to get off, and it still doesn't stay off, because it gets like, it scratches on like the carpet, and like it gets all over, and it's like so deeply chewed. This is one of your favorites. Oop, he's yawning. Do you want it? No. Okay. He's like, Mommy is annoying me. So, yes, I am annoying, and my ADHD is kicking in, and you haven't been able to sleep or stay still in one room for a while, have you? You haven't had any time or any peace and quiet for you to be able to sleep. He's wagging his tail. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. So anyway, then he's been interested in this toy like this past few days, or it was like a month ago. He was for a couple days, like 4 days-ish. He chews it, obviously. He uses it, but like, I I don't know. He likes it. He shows interest, and then for like a few days, and then he forgets it. He doesn't use it for a while, like a couple months, and then a little later he uses it again. And then we have quite a few of these. There's a blue one. I put a gray one in my shoe just because I thought it would be funny and give him something to do and keep him occupied, like it's like a puzzle or, you know, I don't know, a puzzle. It keeps him occupied. It's something different. Something for him to do is to get that squeaker green thing out of my shoe. And then he has something to do. It'll be his time, his party. So these squeak. I have a blue one and a green one. And then I have this little like sushi thingy, fillet. I don't know, it does that. Oh, see? He likes it. He's like, I'm so tired. I just shut up, mommy. I want to go to bed. Is your tail moving? I want to go to bed. I'm so tired. No, nothing. Usually he reacts, but he's really pooped. Anyway, on to the next one. So he likes that one. And then I have like these. I was trying to think of like the hard toys in the back here. And I don't want to stuff it too tight back here. You kind of want to make it loose so he can get it out, but at the same time you don't want it to make it super easy. You want him to actually work for it, and it actually helps him to use the muscles in his jaw and his mouth to become stronger and strength for when he eats his food and wants to chew on things, and it's just healthy and good for their teeth. And it technically, I don't know, also helps them clean their teeth. So that's why I get something with more. So, like the texture things help him clean his teeth, and like actually hard things. And this is like a rubber hard thing. So I don't know where you get these, but I've been loving the Stoner bark boxes and things for like 420 and events and things that they do, like Valentine's Day, and then the Christmas boxes, and then they have like, it's like Christmas themed, everything's, you know, themed for that month, I guess. So I've been looking forward for those, and you can pick their treats and give them how much amount and what you like for like those little packages things. So I really like those. He really likes those. Aurora really likes those, and they both need new toys. Not like they're spoiled, because Aurora, I've been finding all her toys, and she likes those little toys and the hard wishbones that she can chew. Dusky keeps getting his jaw stuck in it, his teeth stuck in it. He did that once, and so I told my fiance about it, and then he hid it in his drawer, so that way we have that for Aurora. And she has like a million out in the bedroom and on her bed downstairs, so he doesn't chew those because they hurt him. But so that's why we always just give him like simple bone and whatever you want to call this, I don't know. Anyway, so that also helps them with their strength and texture, but like that's why I don't want to stuff it too tight. So how I was doing it was so he doesn't really use this ball as much. He loves this ball. He likes this sometimes. Sorry guys, I keep zooming in. He likes this sometimes, but not really. So like this can be like kind of stuff that around there to make it a puzzle, a maze. If he sees something, he can try it and like it and pull it out. You know what I mean? Or do we want to stuff there? We want to stuff like that, I guess. And then this, because he really likes this. And then these two on the bottom in the second row, because he doesn't really use those, but he loves this one. So that one's on top, so it's easy access. I'm throwing this one away because I already said it in a few clips ago. He loves this. This came with like a pie or like a little macaroon or something. Aurora, that's what Aurora likes, is the little toys that. So yeah, what I was saying was Aurora likes the little toys that come in like these big toys. So this has that to it. And Aurora over there next door is probably like, what? Her ears are probably perked up and she's looking around, or she knows it's next door. So she's probably jealous because she thinks I'm playing with Dusky, even though Dusky is literally asleep. He's pooped. He's finally pooped. He finally went asleep. But, yeah, so Aurora always likes those little toys. So she has her little toys next door and downstairs and the other room, and then I believe the gaming area. So hers is floating around. But I need to put this down. But it's like Velcro, like a little baggie. It's Velcro, and then it opens up, and then it has like had that macaroon pie thing in here, and then you can take it out. And then what I always do is I always open it up, and then I always like to just put it on Dusky's nose or his top mouth, or just the jaw, like that. But like, you know, so like I always mess with him and like play with him like that with this, and he loves it. But then Aurora likes the little thing, and you throw it at her, and she literally catches, like, you throw it, and she like literally catches it. No matter what toy or ball or anything you throw at her, she will catch it. And sometimes she literally runs and jumps up in the air and flips and like still catches the toy after doing her little flip up in the air, because she literally jumps up in the air and like does her little trick, and then she catches it. And I'm like, oh, that is so cool. She's so old, but like, I've never seen a dog do that. And I know she hasn't been trained for that. She just does it because that's her being her, and that's like Aurora being her genuine self, like her character. Like, nobody trained her to do that. She wanted to do that. Like, she figured that out. Like, I don't know, she chose to do that. So like, she did that, and like, that is so cool. So that's how she is with like toys and things. And then with Dusky, he just loves the like big toys. And then this one had like little poker chips. Now Dusky really liked the poker chips in this. And then obviously he likes this toy too, because it like crinkles up. So Aurora didn't have any part of this. She didn't have to say, because this is one of Dusky's favorite. But so yeah. But Aurora did get like a blue one or a red one or something. Dusky had like 2, and then she had 1 or something out of this. In reality, because we love Aurora, and I know she likes the little chip things. But after having them both play with them, now they're all, Aurora kept hiding them, and so they're all over in like her room next door, and then under the bed or against the wall in the bathroom, and in like the couch, underneath the couch, or underneath the little coffee table in the living room. So every time I try to have them play with those, like I play with them with those, they always lose them or try to hide them, and I never see them again. So I guess they don't want me to steal their treasures because I have no idea where they put it. But I know you guys are so freaking silly. Yeah. Oh, someone woke up. Someone's tired. Someone's tired. I love you. He's so warm. How is he so warm, man? He's always my heater when my fiance's at work. He is my heater. He's my heater blanket. He's my little heater buddy. He's my little heater leg. I don't know. He is so nice and warm, just like Daddy, huh? You did like Daddy. You Daddy's baby boy. You Daddy's baby boy. Yeah. That feel good, huh? Oh, yeah. Good scratches. Good scratches. Oh, yeah. Good scratches. Yawn. You're gonna start making mommy yawn, bro. You're gonna start making mommy yawn. But anyway, so yeah, we share with Aurora, and I guess they assume that I'm gonna steal it or not give it back, or they're tired of me snatching it away from them and then throwing it right back. But I give it right back, and I make them make the effort to go get it. Maybe that's why, because they don't want to exercise. Siberian Huskies don't want to exercise, so they hide their treasures so I don't make them work for it when they chose it to be theirs. And why should they have to work for it? Because they grabbed it and they shouldn't have to have to work out for it. I don't know. Yeah, me and my mother-in-law love talking about what Aurora and Dusky are thinking, because they have so much different and funny face expressions just like me. And they literally do the motions. Aurora goes, or Dusky and Aurora leaves and they floof up their tail and they have that little hip walk when they're hopping away, and it's like happy, but they're like so like I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about, Dusky? Do you know what I was talking about? I was laughing about Aurora and you. Oh, about when they were walking away. So, like, you can also see it on their face as well with the motions that they're doing. So, me and my mother-in-law always, say out loud what we think they're thinking, because you can see it all over their body language and, their faces, and it's just so funny. And then Aurora rolls her eyes at me. I didn't know dogs can roll their eyes like us. Because I can't even roll my eyes. Dusky rolls his eyes at me too. He's like, I don't care, Mommy. Just shut up. I want to go to sleep. I am so tired, just let me be, Mama. I love you, but shut up. Yeah. Ooh. See? Nothing. Just nothing. But most of the time, he's always wagging his tail. So is Aurora, and it's just so fucking adorable. I love it. So, if you want a dog, you should pick a Siberian Husky, because I've been a cat person my entire life. I'm 25 years old, and these Huskies are the most funniest, most happiest, joyous times of my life, and I always wake up looking forward to have to take them out in the morning, and I always look forward to have to take them out for the evening, because they mean so much to me, because they light up my world. They're so freaking funny. When my fiance is working and I have my buddies here at home and I'm just chilling, and they're literally legit your best friends. They are literally legit your protectors. They are literally legit your lovers. They are literally legit everything. They are literally my kids. More than my kids. I don't know what's more than my kids. What's more than my kids? Infinity and beyond that, I love them. That is the bottom of the story. Moral of the story, I love my Siberian Huskies. Like I said, I'm 25 and I've had my entire life cats, all cats. And my last one I had was a tuxedo cat, and he was the best cat ever. But he was very moody because he was a male. But I'd rather have a male cat than a female cat. But I don't know. It depends on what gender you get and breed you get is what I meant to say. But anyway, yeah, the moral of the story, I love my Siberian Huskies. If you're iffy about dogs, I know for a fact that Siberian Huskies are amazing, and they're literally your protectors. They're literally everything and anything, plus the unknown that you would never even knew you needed in your life. And they make your life full and fulfilled and just whole. You know? Okay, let's stop being sentimental now. Is that the word? I don't know, but I just love dogs. So if you don't like dogs, but you want to have an open mind and give it a try like I did, then go for it, because you are missing out on your first Siberian Husky. Get them when they're little newborns, puppies. Like, get them when they're little so that way you guys can grow up on from the time they were little, from all the way time they were alive and an adult and old, and just them being them. And you guys have like a sire bond. I've been watching Vampire Diaries. If you know, you know. They have like a siren bond because they're husky packs. So like, I know Aurora's from Alaska. I can't remember where Dusky's from. I think Dusky's from California. We go to California to pick up huskies, because they're from different breeds or different, I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to all this. Sired, bond, wolf pack. They're like a wolf pack. So like, Aurora is what's alpha. Aurora is alpha, the leader, and Dusky bows down to her, and he listens to her and respects her and follows into her footsteps on protection and I was going to say loving, but loving he does on his own. Like, they do it on their own. He follows into her footsteps with just how she does things, how she opens doors, how she can drink out of new, different water bowls because they don't know what it is. And he's like, I don't know, or kind of scared or iffy about it because it's like a different color, different texture. It's not his everyday. So, like, what was I saying? So, like, Dusky follows into her footsteps and does things as he's learning, as he's young. Because, again, like I said, he's, like, 3 years old. So, like, he still has a lot to learn, you know, in his life. So, like, it's cool and neat to be with a husky, a Siberian Husky, for the time they were born, from the time they're old, because you get to see how they grow over the years and see how their character forms each and every hour in every like mood swing that no humankind would possibly, that I don't know of, could ever accomplish in one day, of how many different mood swings and face expressions and things. Like, oh my goodness, I think they're worse than a woman. I think they're both worse than a woman human being. Oh. But they're the greatest thing that you could ever have in your entire life. Ever. So if I were you, your first puppy for Christmas, your first puppy for the New Year, your first puppy for your kid, I would start with the Siberian Husky from Alaska. Or anywhere like Alaska, like far out of the country, for them to have to bring it into the U.S. or something. I don't know how they do that. Again, like I said, I'm new to this. So I'm like, this is like the year that I've mostly bonded with Dusky, and like I feel like we have like a deeper connection, and he listens better. Like, I'm so proud of how well he's listened this year, because wow, less stress and less yelling and less have to worry about, you know, because he protects me and he loves me and he's always there, because he has separation anxiety. I don't think Aurora has any emotional problems other than feeding, an aggressive eating disorder. Aggressive eating disorder is, I think, I don't know, but she like is only aggressive like with food. So, but Dusky has separation anxiety, and he hates when me and my fiance are separated. He hates that he's upstairs, or he'll be downstairs on the games, and I'm upstairs going to the bathroom. Just for that, like, short amount of... So, yeah, he has separation anxiety, and he acts like I was at the beginning of the relationship of me and my fiance when we first met, and, like, when I first came over to his house, and then I literally moved in with him the first day I came over and visit, and then we were together ever since. I had so much separation anxiety, but I think I'm a lot better, but my fiance would tell you no, she's not. But I like to say I am. But again, I have a buddy to help me with that. If my fiance is not with me, then I have a buddy, and he's always with me, and he has to have me. He always whines, and no matter if I'm in the shower, if I'm on the toilet, if I'm downstairs in the kitchen making some food, or taking the trash out, he would stand there by the front door and watch me as I go, or he will be literally right there up my butt when I stand up, or when I get up to turn around and, like, I go to step, I always typically hit him in the nose because he's right up my butt. And those are the days that he's, like, really stressing out, and, like, he doesn't like me leaving because I left all the doors open. I believe it was, like, yesterday, the day before, I left this door open, and I left the downstairs door open because Wara was down there too. So I just let them roam around the house, and I didn't want to force them. I asked them if they wanted both to come up here, and neither of them gave me a reaction. Like, neither of them got up and perked up their ears and did their little tushy happy dance. So I was like, okay, so I just leave the doors open so, like, he can come up to me when he once, or when he thinks I'm gone too long, because I always tell him I'll be right back, and I tell Aurora that too, so Aurora already knows, he already knows, like, he always gets excited when I come back, or when Daddy comes home, because he doesn't like being alone for very long. He does not like being alone for very long. So if I'm literally out of his eyesight, he starts whining. The second I'm out of Dusky's eyesight, he starts whining, and he comes following me and looks for me. It's crazy. He's worse, just as bad as I was at the beginning of my relationship with my fiance. That's what I'm saying. Like, things like that, it is so freaking funny, and you can't get mad at him because he's so freaking adorable with his little eyes and his little happy tail, and, like, where his cheeks, her little face, you know, like, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at him. So yeah, make sure you always drink your water. I'm almost out. I'm gonna have to go back downstairs to get it. I need to sit and stretch on my back because I'm getting a little stiff. So that's why I like these days where I can just lounge and chill. And, like, a few days ago, I've been getting things done and, like, cleaning and, like, getting everything caught up and helping out mother-in-law because she's been helping me, and my fiance, I've been helping him because everybody's slacking. I'm slacking, so when I'm slacking, everybody slacks, and that's perfectly fine. Like, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't have any worry to me. It just stresses mother-in-law out, and then my fiance gets a little stressed out, and it's just like they need to chill too and sleep. So when I have my days that I sleep, then I'm up usually all day and all night because I'm alone, and my fiance's already asleep, so that I can go get what I need to get done, because I have that quality time right there. And Dusky's always with me, or right with me, or he's in here with my fiance, so my fiance knows that I'm still home, but just I keep the door shut because of the heat. And then Dusky's in here cuddling with my fiance, and sleeping with him, because then my fiance is not alone either during that time when I can't be here. So like I also have Dusky, who genuinely loves cuddling my fiance. I feel like he likes cuddling my fiance way more than me, and I know Dusky, because daddy is way more comfier. Daddy is way more comfier. Ain't he? And I'm just full of bone. I'm full of bone and I ain't comfy, huh? So, yeah. So, like, when I get everything all caught up and I get caught up on my sleep, and I haven't been feeling well again for these past 3 days. 3 days, because my broken foot is making me highly nauseous, and I had my compression sock on because I thought maybe I'd try that, because everyone keeps saying try the compression socks. So the last time I did, I'm like, okay, maybe that's the reason why I keep throwing up, because I threw up 3 times that day, and then the next day I threw up twice, and then I was feeling amazing again for a while. So I'm like, okay, what is the problem? And my fiance was like, well, it probably is your compression sock, because I had my really tight long, it barely goes up to your knees, so it's like right here it goes up to. I promise you, cousin John, I love you. I promise you I love you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just don't want to lose my train of thought, and I'm like really enjoying this chit chat with y'all. So anyway, I promise you, brother, I am not ignoring you. Anyway, so I have like these LRS healthcare brand new tight ass compression socks. Again, tight ass compression socks. See, I feel like for me, since I am so skinny compared to bigger people, normal average people, because again, I am not normal because I'm too bony, this cuts off the circulation so much that it puts the dension in my skin, and it like starts to bruise because of how tight it is, how much pressure and force it is. And this is, again, my broken foot, my injured crush injury foot. So with that, it's permanent. Mine is permanent. Mine is serious. I need to keep comprehending and grasp that that's a real thing. And honey, that is really, really bad. That is super duper bad. I need to comprehend. That is bad. So, what was I saying? So, like, with how skinny I am, this digs in my skin. It gives me bruises. It cuts the circulation off, because, again, I have Raynaud's. So, the Raynaud's is even making the healing process even longer. At the beginning, I had crutches. I am not very balanced when it comes to crutches, or just on a daily when I don't have any injuries and I'm full and well and healthy walking on both feet, and I still fall and trip over air. Literally nothing. And I even trip over my own feet, and I slip and fall on the stairs. I don't know. So when I got crutches and an injured foot, it made it way worse. So the reason why my healing process is taking forever and taking so long is because at the beginning of when this happened, I literally fell that day when I got home. Not even before I even got home. I believe I fell before then. I went to the urgent care literally straight after. So it was like 35 minutes ago. 30 minutes or 20. I believe it was like 25 minutes from the time it happened from when we went straight to urgent care. So I didn't think I even had time to fall, except for like when I had to go down the stairs into the car. So I don't know, but anyway, the moral of the story is that I am very, very, very clumsy, and crutches are not a good thing for me. So yeah, so the moral of the story is that I have crutches because literally I've been falling ever since that day that it happened. So, and like I said, I'm generally unbalanced anyway. So when I had to do crutches and walk on crutches, it was like way worse. So with that being said, the people who made and invented these medical boots, y'all need to make this more safer for people like me. You need to make these medical boots non-slippery. You need to make them grippy. You need to make them to be able to stick a little bit so you can't really move for like a half second for us with injuries, because that would make life way more easier for us when we have to go to work and like go to our appointments when it's on a rainy, snowy day. And even with snow, that's another thing. What are we gonna cover our boot with when it's snowing and raining? Because I couldn't wear this boot for like 3-4 days after I washed it because I soaked it in water from the water puddle in the driveway with the rain the day before. Sorry, I am so itchy. My back's been really itchy recently. Anyway, so like y'all need to be smart and figure out how you can save time during those times and situations for us, because then it'll be like, okay, that would have never happened if we had a cover over our boot, or if this was like a raincoat or a rain water boot material on the outside where the rain just slides off of it. If it's something silky, slippery on like the foot part, like this part, but the bottom, make it non-slippery, something with a good grip that sticks for a half second and then like you can move, you know what I mean? Like that would be perfect. A medical boot that is like waterproof or comes with an actual grippy thing underneath, or comes with like a little kit where you have a protection cover over it. You have more sticky things just in case if this gets worn out or you need to patch it up and like fix those spots, or if you can't overlay on those spots, then you try somewhere else to place it.